plan to. Choir tryouts end this week, so if you're interested in choir, after today you probably won't be, but anyway. I'm sure you'll want to give your undivided attention to the next two people. They have two songs to share with you, Jana Suji and Randy Ralston.
It's hard to imagine what life would be if you weren't there to share my load. Well, I'd be so afraid to face another day, 'cause I don't know what's down the road, but you know the future. Planned all my days. You know each season and you know all my ways. You own every hour and there's nothing hid from you. You own tomorrow, so I won't fear today.
The dawn that broke through my night. You promised you'd lead me, and now my life is yours, and I wanted to be everything you wanted to be.
Oh, you know the future and you've planned all my days. You know each season and you know all my ways. You know every hour and there's nothing hid from you. You own tomorrow, so I won't fear today. We work and when we play, we get so busy with the things we do and say, we forget to stop and thank the Lord each day for all the things He's talk of love all the day long. Do we live a love that he told us to give, or do we go our way? Love is patient, love is kind, love is gentle, and love is not blind. And he died that we might see that he loves you and me. Someday all the people of every nation will bow and see him in his glory. Then they will know that he loves us so. Give him praise today. When we work and when we play, we get so busy with the things we do and say, we forget to stop and thank the Lord each day for all the things he's done. We read a book, we sing a song, we talk of love all the day long. Do we live a love that he told us to give, or do we go our way? Love is patient, love is kind, love is gentle, and love is not blind. And he died that we might see that he loves you and me. Oh yeah, someday all the people of every nation will bow and see him in his glory. Then they will know that he loves us so. Give him praise today. Then they will know that he loves us so. Give him praise each day. Then they will know that he loves us so. If we give him praise each day.
I forgot to mention Rick. I think he deserves another hand. He did a fine job too. I think you're going to enjoy the speaker today. If you don't, there's something wrong with you. I've known this man for a while, and you know him through one of his sons. And that son is Lanny Ross, and that's his dad right over there, Reverend Lanson Ross. Let's give him a nice warm welcome.
Well, Mr. Grover, I'm glad to see I don't have to change diapers for you anymore. I've known this guy for so long. He had the cutest little bottom you've ever seen in your life. cheeks. Lanny, thank you for not wearing your Salvation Army suit today. I appreciate that. How are you, son? Good. Do you remember your lunch today? That figures. All right. Let's give Mrs. Adams a cheer. She just made it to chapel. A little late, but give her a hand, would you? I wouldn't embarrass her, but I went to high school with her, and her nickname was George. Now, I can call her that, but don't you call her that to her face. Well, I was interested in one thing. Miss Montgomery handed me some, am I going to get feedback if I get down that aisle? Okay. Miss Montgomery handed me some slips with some questions that one of her classes wanted answered while I was here. I was impressed. Looked like you'd thought about it for 3 or 4 seconds. And you wrote them out. It was good. I'm going to begin today real simple. And I'm just going to tell you about one of the most fantastic experiences I ever had in my life. When I was coming into town, in fact, I was speaking at Mr. Grover's father's church. And I walked up to a guy after the meeting, and he had a little thing on his lapel here. And I said, "What's that for, Larry?" He said, "Well, I got that when I made my 100th free fall parachute jump." I said, "Man, I always wanted to do that. I always wanted to jump." "Really?" he said. I said, "Yeah, but over in Idaho where I'm from, you got to go to school for 6 weeks, twice a week, and I don't have that much time. I'm never in town that long." And that's all I said. So the next night he came back to the meeting and he said, "Well, you're all set Saturday morning." I said, "I'm all set for what?" He said, "I got it all arranged. You're going to get all the instruction you need on Saturday morning. You can make a parachute jump." I said, "You got to be kidding me." He said, "No, it's all set. You got $25? I said, "I'll ask my wife." So I asked Mary, and she said, "Well, honey, that's how much I was going to spend for you for Christmas, and it's a little hard to wrap, but go ahead." So I made arrangements. 8:30 on Saturday morning, I reported to the airfield, and I met Larry, and they began this intense instruction. Now, you Bible scholars, stick around. There's going to be a little spiritual message in this for you. But I went out to the airport, and I met Larry, and they started me on this intense instruction. And it was fascinating. They got me up on this box about 4 foot high. And they said, "Now you jump off of here, and when you hit the ground, then you roll like this," and they taught me that. And I said, "Why do I jump off this box?" And they said, "Because this is how hard you will land." But they lied to me, honey. They lied to me. So after I went through all this amazing instruction, then they took me back to the room where they packed the parachutes because they wanted to build my confidence. Boy, did it. The whole thing is held together with rubber bands. I don't know whether you knew that or not, but that's true. They fold the chute back and forth, and they put it all together with rubber bands. Then the last